name is Carla Burton, and I'm the Executive Director of Grace Place. I'm also the founder. And about 7 years ago, I had heard a number of times from a number of different places, "Are you ever going to open another Grace Place?" And I would often answer, "I have enough to do with the place that I have." Then one day a volunteer asked me at a volunteer luncheon, and I just couldn't forget about the question. We thought the need for a thrift store down here would be great, and we also wanted to help people in trouble. So I asked somebody to take a look in the Rushford area if there was a storefront available, called the number, and found out what the cost of the rent for the storefront would be. And I took that to my board of directors, and they said that we couldn't afford that amount, so went back to the owner of the thrift shop, the store, and he said, "Well, how about free?" The first organizational meeting for Grace Place Rushford was held in February, and the night that we were going to have the meeting, there was a big snowstorm. And we thought, should we cancel, should we do it or not? And Liz and I both agreed that we didn't want anybody to show up and stand outside. So we came down here in the snowstorm, and lo and behold, about 25 people showed up for that organizational meeting, and that was the beginning of Grace Place Rushford.
I've been with the Grace Place Rushford program since the beginning, when it was just in the planning stages. And I learned that Grace Place mission is to help young families, mainly mothers and children.
We believe that the parent is a child's first teacher, and we want to make sure that that relationship is supported and respected.
And I'd like to work at Grace Place.
Mission of Grace Place is to help families who are in need or in trouble.
Grace Place in Rushford has really grown in its importance to the community. It's well known and used as a very valuable resource.
I think Grace Place plays a big part in the community of Rushford on two different levels. First, for the people who make donations. They feel like they're giving to a project, a mission that is worthwhile.
It's an opportunity for people to be able to get rid of some of the things that they no longer need, and be able to extend the life of those things by giving them to other people that can use them.
This is what Grace Place is about. It's about people helping other people. The people who are giving, they have a giving, thankful heart, and the people that are receiving also have a thankful heart.
Grace Place also serves as a venue for us to repurpose and reuse clothing that gets left behind by students. And so we provide the washing of the materials, and then we take the items to the Grace Place store here in Rushford, and they proceed to sell those and use those as profits to support Grace Place.
But I've donated to Grace Place. I've bought stuff at Grace Place. It's very nice. It's a very welcome addition to the downtown community, and the city of Rushford, I can assure you, is very appreciative of it.
There's so much more that Grace Place does in the community than just the thrift store. When there's a need, all of a sudden Grace Place gets a call, someone comes forward with money, with items that they're needing, and it's amazing. And we've realized that it's not a coincidence, it's God.
Somebody came in and they had 2 little children, and they needed clothes in size 18 months and 2 years. But we got their name and their phone number, and about an hour or so later, one of us went on the back dock where things are delivered, and there were 2 boxes. In one of the boxes, there were size 18-month clothing, and in the other box were size 2 clothing. and for the right sexes of the children. And now if that's not a miracle, I just don't know what would be. And there have been others. At one point there was a wedding dress that had been donated to us. It was brand new. The bride didn't fit her, she didn't like it, whatever happened. And so she donated it to us, but there were stipulations with this dress. And we could only offer it to someone for free.
Yeah, actually I was looking for a wedding dress and I stopped at the Grace Place to see if they had any available. And our budget was very low. We were only going to spend about $100 in the whole wedding. And so I was going to get a prom dress because I figured that there's no way we can get the wedding dress for the budget that we had.
They said, well, it's only for someone who asked for it. She needed no alterations.
It fit perfectly.
It fit perfectly right off the bat. I mean, it was directly from God. There was no question about it.
Grace Place, Rushford is freely, you've received, freely give. And I think that that is truly what we're experiencing here.
And there was a reason that Grace Place came here. God saw that reason and he sent Carla here to start Grace Place. And what a blessing it's been.